Top 24 for 2024. These fragrances will be the fragrances I reached for the most this year. Some of them were released in 2024, but others I've been loving in my collection, but from previous years. Without further ado, I'm gonna get into this exciting top 24 of 2024. First up, we have Lalawoo. This one is basically for the gourmand lovers. If you love vanilla, you like sweet fragrances. If you like fragrances that have a little bit of nuttiness, this has pistachio toasted praline, so you get a nutty vibe to it, but it's not very loud. The almond milk, caramel, and vanilla blend definitely take over this one to make it quite a beautiful fragrance. I've been reaching for this one so much. To me, it's just warm, yummy. You couldn't ask for a better combination. Smokin Gorgeous. From the two fragrances that were released, Smokin Gorgeous ended up being my favorite and my second favorite from the Arte Bellissimo collection. So really love this. It is beautiful, it is fruity, also drives down very sexy, very enticing, ultra feminine, and I absolutely love it. Smokin Gorgeous really captured my attention. It's a fun, feminine, yet sexy scent. If you enjoy fruity notes of blackcurrant, cherry, raspberry, etc., you're gonna love this one. Absolutely adore the packaging. They never do any wrong in my eyes. If you haven't tried this fragrance, I recommend giving it a sniff. It is so good. At number 22, we have 402 by Bon Parfumeur. A beautiful, airy vanilla, caramel, and santal fragrance. It is the type of gourmand fragrance that you reach for when you want something sweet, feminine. This is a very well balanced fragrance. It is sweet, but not too much. It is very understated yet very beautiful, and I like the vanilla caramel blend in this. It's still gourmand leaning, but it's very balanced. So next up on the list, we have Sparkling Joe. Sparkling Joe was a recent release by Wilhelm Parfumery. They have very interesting fragrances. You're guaranteed to get something that's gonna be unique, different, and very interesting. Sparkling Joe was exactly that. I love that this fragrance has a very fruity side. We have pear in this, which gives it a juicy side, but we also have ginger, giving it like an effervescence, as well as champagne to give it that sparkling, bubbly vibe. This is inspired by Josephine Baker herself, the queen of the night. I love that they paid homage to her. It is party all night, it is sparkling, it is bubbly, it is fun, and the more I wore it, the more I enjoyed it. That is why Sparkling Joe had to be part of my top 24. The next fragrance comes from Yves Saint Laurent. We have Libre, Flowers, and Flames. This one is a beautiful, warmer, sunnier, more solar version of the original. I am a fan of the original. I love all the versions of Libre actually. It gives us a lot of the original DNA. We still have lavender in this. We have a lot of the similar notes, but this one gives us a little bit more warmth. In Flowers and Flames, you get a more sun-kissed version. This is sensual, it's feminine, it's very sophisticated in my opinion. I love the YSL Libre DNA, and this one was truly a beautiful addition. The next fragrance was a fragrance that truly captured the attention of masses. Everybody wanted to get their hands on this. The packaging is great, it's super affordable, and it's amazing. This is Mystique Bouquet by Afnan. Now, why is this so popular? This is very floral, beautiful. It has the DNA of Valaya by Parfum de Marly, and that could be one of the reasons as well, because the blend is very sophisticated, yet it's so inexpensive. This is again floral, beautiful, dreamy. Love this one. Just to give you guys an idea of some of the notes, it has mandarin, it has lychee, white peach. You have a beautiful musky dry down, very light, very airy, with musk and a touch of vanilla. Super pretty, super beautiful, had to include it. Next on my list, I raved about quite a bit. I have bought a lot of fragrances from this brand, and so I got this one because initially I was a little hesitant, then I tried it again and I kind of fell in love with it because I sniffed it and did not try it on skin, which was my first mistake. I always say to try the fragrances on skin because that makes such a difference. Yum Pistachio Gelato by K. Ali. We have pistachio gelato, hazelnut. We have sweet rum, whipped cream, delicious gourmand notes. This is super airy. It's like the best kind of gourmand where it's not too much. It's not doing too much, but it's so pretty. We also have marshmallow and cotton candy. So if you like any of these notes, I feel like you will love, love, love this. Highly recommend it because it's so beautiful. I reached for it quite a bit. I'm going through the bottle pretty quickly actually. For me, this is quickly because I do have a pretty big collection. So whenever I make a dent this significant, that just means that the fragrance is being well loved. One of my faves. This fragrance is gonna be a forever love for me. This is Eilish by Billie Eilish. This is creamy. It is a little spicy. It is delicious. It is so addictive. Like, I cannot get enough of this fragrance. No matter how much I try, I always seem to come back to this one because it's so good. If you enjoy notes of vanilla, cocoa, spices, this is like a warm, delicious, comforting drink. I cannot get enough of. I cannot stop sniffing. For me, it is an absolute love. It smells great on me. I cannot stop sniffing myself. This is a celebrity fragrance that could easily be designer or niche. It is just delicious. Surprisingly, this year, a lot of my popular, more loved fragrances by Montal did not make the cut because I feel like I always feature them. So I wanted to feature Honey Aoud by Montal. This one to me is a fall winter staple. The fall hit and I instantly started pulling it out. Like, I really love it. The performance of this fragrance is truly amazing. If you like honey in your fragrances, which is a very unique note to me, then you're gonna love this. This also has Erba wood, so it has some woodiness. It has a nice contrast. So it has some spiciness, some woodiness, and sweetness to balance it all off. It makes a stellar option for the fall. So the next fragrance also comes from Orientica Perfumes. I'm talking about Old Fashioned. Old Fashioned is a beautiful alternative to Angel Share. Old Fashioned gives us a little bit of spiciness. We have cinnamon, we have boozy bourbon. Like I said, it smells like Angel Share, or at least part of the same family. If you like that scent profile, you're gonna love this. It has tonka bean, sweet vanilla, so you get quite a beautiful blend in here. The spray is beautiful. It smells great. I've been reaching for it quite a lot, especially with the start of fall and now going into the winter. It will still make a great option. Really love this. Highly recommend it. Next up, we have a very bougie, very pricey option. It is a fragrance I feel like you should definitely get your nose on. This is Erba Gold, and this is by Xerjoff. I feel like the bottle is picture perfect for summer. We have some citrus notes. We have lemon, bergamot, orange, and ginger. We also have some fruity notes. So it's packed with citrusy and fruity notes, yet it is ultra powerful in my opinion. When you first spray this, like, if you do not like fragrances that make a statement, you might not enjoy this, but I do enjoy the fruity, citrusy blend. And then we have vanilla and some woody notes to contrast. Quite an interesting fragrance. It definitely makes a statement. It is very present. Definitely try to get your nose on it before you take the plunge because she is pricey. So we're taking a shift from the fruity, citrusy notes to more gourmand, candy-like notes. I'm talking about Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar 42 by Kayali. It has bubblegum, candied pear, vanilla cream, rock sugar, white caramel. I would describe this fragrance as being very playful, very fun, and delicious. I love the notes in here. We also have sweet violet, and then they do have the notes at the back as well. Love this one. This was a beautiful gift from my friend Rachel and I've treasured it. I've really enjoyed having this one. So this is my second one from Kayali, and they do have some really amazing fragrances, even if they release fragrances like ever so often. Love this one. Love Young Pistachio. Amazing fragrances. This one to me is very blind buy safe. If you like sweet fragrances, candied fragrances, you're gonna love this. It's candid and sweet without being childish. So again, if you like that type of scent profile, you're gonna love this one. From my list of fragrances, you will see that I really enjoy fragrances by Orientica Perfumes. Now, this one is truly my favorite from the entire Arte Bellissimo collection. I just talked about Smokin Gorgeous, but my true favorite from the Arte Bellissimo collection is Romantic. If you've been with me for a while, you know I'm a rose lover through and through. I love rose fragrances. It's giving me Atomic Rose by Initio Parfum Privé mixed with Delina. I also enjoy that beautiful dry down that it has. So beautiful. This is long lasting, smells amazing. It could be a signature scent. Honestly, it could be my signature scent. That's how much I love this one. So next up we have Alien Goddess Intense by Mugler. I had tried the original Alien Goddess and loved it. And then I tried this one and I could not get enough of it. This is your amber floral fragrance. It has bergamot, coconut, jasmine, vanilla, and benzoin. The original Alien Goddess is lighter, a little softer. This one is much deeper, and for me, on my skin, very sexy. I really enjoy this version so much. It is so good, y'all. If you haven't tried Alien Goddess Intense, you should definitely try it out. This version is definitely more amplified than the original Goddess. Both amazing fragrances, but my personal preference is this one. I'm usually very loyal to the original, but in this case, I would have to say that the Intense version is definitely my favorite out of the two. We have a little mini from Montal. I told you guys I have quite a few and have so many loves, but this is Bubble Forever. This is one of the newer releases. Bubble Forever is giving us bubblegum goodness. You also have vanilla, caramel, musk, and rose. The composition is not very simple. You have a lot of notes in this. You do get that sensation of bubblegum, chewing bubblegum. It's pink, it's sweet, it's beautiful, and I really feel like it's a fun fragrance from Montal. Very unexpected from their usual DNA, if I'm being honest, because I was quite surprised when they released that one. Not their typical release, but so fun and so girly, and I like it so much. It is super playful, kind of like rock candy. I usually pair these two together because to me they kind of remind me of each other a little bit, and they smell so good together. The last one on my list from Montal is Sweet Flowers. Sweet Flowers is exactly what the name suggests. It's sweet, it's very floral, to me quite addictive. So you have so many beautiful sweet notes. I feel like this one is not talked about a lot. We actually have cotton candy and bergamot in this, tuberose and jasmine, which gives it that amazing, beautiful composition that I love. Sophisticated, feminine, all around. Actually, this is gonna be my scent of the day tomorrow. I'm happy I did this list because it reminded me of the fragrances that I really love, and Sweet Flowers is one of them. So gorgeous, beautiful scent, Poets of Berlin. This fragrance was a very interesting fragrance to get by. At first, when I sprayed it, I first got that very green touch to it that I wasn't sure about. I'm like, this is not what I expected. But once that dies down, the blueberry lemon blend, y'all, is so amazingly delicious. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Yeah, there's also vanilla and sandalwood in this. So a really beautiful blend. Again, I've not smelled anything quite like it from anybody else. Wilhelm Parfumery know how to really create fragrances that are unique. Just like Sparkling Joe, I feel like Poets of Berlin is one that is so unexpected for me. The juice has gotten even richer over time. And again, so delicious. It lingers on your skin. It lasts for a very long time on my skin personally. If you enjoy a fruity fragrance that has a woody touch, you're gonna love Poets of Berlin. I couldn't talk about the best 24 of 2024 without featuring this fragrance. It was viral for a reason, loved for a reason. Hareem Al Sultan by Kadlash. This was sent to me by the brand, and when I tell you, it wasn't what I expected, but the more I wear it, the more I fell in love. It's delicious, it's mouth-watering good, smells like pineapple and tropical fruits. I put it as a base. I use it alone. The oil is so good. Because it's a perfume oil, you get a concentrated version of those delicious notes that I mentioned. Again, you can wear this all by itself. The packaging is phenomenal. This has to be one of the best sellers. If you like fruity notes, pineapple, peach, plum, this one is worth sniffing. It's worth testing out. Price is amazing and it smells so good. The next one on my list is from Mancera. This is Amore Caffè, and this is gourmand deliciousness. I get a high from sniffing this. This is black coffee and amaretto liqueur. You have vanilla ice cream, a hint of that like delicious cookie speculoos. You have vanilla pods, brown sugar, and gray amber. It's like a coffee-based liqueur, and it smells divine on the skin. You have to be a gourmand lover though to appreciate this. It's not like sickening as far as the composition. It's beautiful. You smell good. The notes just really work so well together, and it's just delicious. It's like a gourmand on steroids. So this starts off my top 5. When this was released, this is the intense version. I did not like it. I have something about staying true to the original, and that's what happened for a very long time. When I received the travel size versions, I was a little more open and I was testing it out and realized how much I actually loved it. I feel like what threw me off initially was the jasmine in the beginning. It was very intense, very present. That helps the overall fragrance be what it is. I love the vanilla bourbon in here. It is very much intensified. You have a blackcurrant accord to give it that dark fruitiness. Again, the jasmine is very potent. It's like the core of the fragrance, but it helps the other notes maintain their longevity, their sexiness, their intensity. And then you have benzoin in the base to really bring it together, making it truly intense, sexy, sophisticated. I cannot get enough of this one. Love it so much. If you love the original Born in Roma, I feel like you will love this one. And I am so sorry that I did not give you a chance at first, but now we're in love and we're good. Next up on my list, I've talked about this. I've fallen in love with Angel Fantasm. This is Angel with a very sexy dose of pineapple, coconut, and bourbon vanilla. I could not resist Angel Fantasm. The name is kind of dark because you see Phantasm, even the bottle reflects that. But I think it does because of how sexy and irresistible it is to me. I just enjoy the notes here, and it's just a yummier version of the original Angel, and which I enjoy as well. I enjoy the longevity on here. It's comparable to the longevity of the original. But so good, y'all. If you haven't tried this, try it on your skin. Tell me what you think. Another viral moment was from Lattafa. This year, Lattafa released 1,000,000,001 fragrances and a lot of them were bangers. Do not get me wrong, because they make amazing fragrances that last, that are affordable, and just smell amazing. Eclaire was released. Look at that bottle. Another gourmand. I guess I fell more in love with gourmand this year. Eclaire is caramel milk. It is sugar, creamy, honey, and white flowers, but you really don't detect the floral notes here. It's very much giving gourmand. This has been compared to Bianco Latte, which I do not own, but I have tried, and my goodness, the similarities in those fragrances is beyond mind-boggling. And this is just like a fraction of the cost of Bianco Latte. Overall, delicious, beautiful, yummy. I can keep going on and on about this fragrance. It's amazing. It's affordable. Get your hands on it if you're a gourmand lover. If you're not a gourmand lover, never mind, but I love it. It's so good. Eclaire by Lattafa was a hit for me. I've enjoyed every spritz. The top 2 was very hard for me because I wasn't sure which one I wanted to put number 2 or which one I wanted to put number 1. At number 2, I have Carioca Heart. This one took my breath away. It was a love at first sniff. I wanted to be in the streets of Brazil. I wanted to smell all those delicious notes. I wanted to feel the pulsating music in the streets. This is giving me vacation vibe. This is giving me happy days. This is giving me long summer days, warm summer nights. I am in love with this fragrance. I truly am not even using much of it because I don't want it to finish. And also the sprayer is amazing. If you've not figured it out by now, I love tropical notes. Pineapple, coconut, mango, those are my thing. We have that here. We have pineapple, we have mango, we have rum to give it a little twist. Delicious, so good, so amazing. But Carioca Heart has my heart. I am definitely loving this one, been loving it, and I am super grateful to have this in my collection. And when I smell it, when I put it on, it instantly transports me to a different place, a different time. Blend by Safe, but it's super expensive, so get a sample if you can. So at number 1, we have the one and the only Vanilla Powder by Matière Première. I enjoy all types of fragrances, but apparently I gravitate towards sweeter fragrances, more gourmand fragrances, more tropical fragrances, and fruity fragrances. And then on the floral side, rose absolutely dominates everything for me. But vanilla powder is it's your vanilla fragrance, but there's so much more to it. It's super sexy in my opinion. It is a darker vanilla with a lot of coconut. That's probably another reason I love this, because you guys know I love me some coconut. And there are white musks, which I adore in my fragrances. I love me a musky base, and I just cannot get enough of this. But I finally decided on this one because I just enjoy a good vanilla. This is a powerful vanilla. To me, it is quite refined, and I'm spraying it right now, and I just want to put it on my entire body, just douse myself with it. I always feel amazing when I spray this on. I feel like the ingredients in this is just so refined, so beautiful. Love the composition. Vanilla powder makes it at the top of my list for 2024. I am in love with it. I look forward to every beautiful spritz, and I am super excited to move forward into 2025 to see what lies ahead, to discover new fragrances, to discover new loves. I hope you enjoyed the list. Join the conversation below and let us know what your favorites were for 2024. I look forward to seeing you guys in the new year and sharing more amazing smell goods, amazing skincare, amazing makeup, all the amazingness with you guys. So thank you so much for your loyalty and for sticking by me through the years. I appreciate you, and I look forward to creating even more amazing content in 2025. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in 2025. Bye-bye.